Oh, now it begins. First I start to talk and it doesn't start. Now it begins. This is going to be a little video. Everything's running a little slow right now. Just got my new modem. They want me to send back the other modem or they're going to charge me $75. I think it's a good system. If it works for the businesses, how come we don't run businesses like we run the social welfare of this world? Silly me, it's not running fast. I got 19 videos uploading from the days I was off. I only wanted to come here and tell you one little thing, and I might tell you more than one. I might tell you two or three. I might forget one. Sometimes I don't like to be inside the video. I like to start in the video. I like the echo of my voice in my apartment. And that we were all sitting here together, and I would explain to you something. I'm going to explain to you the world of 6 and 9. The three worlds of 6 and 9. In the three worlds of 6 and 9, the world of 7, the world of 10, and the world of 13. Well, how come 7, 1, and 4 get their own world, 2, 5, 8 go in between, 4, 5, 6 the Federation, they go round and round and round and round, and we come back again. That's what happens. I took a shave, combed my hair, slicked it all the way back. You know, I was thinking, just in case some of you are out there and I can't see you, if you think I don't know that you're out there, well, guess what? I got an eye on you. I can see you right now. I can see you. Look in there. Look into that camera. Don't you see what's in there? There's a whole other movie going on in there. Someone's running. I cleaned up. That's right. I cleaned up. I did a few renovations. Painted the floor a little bit. And I moved my desk 8 inches backwards. And my other desk is beside it. You couldn't tell. I can tell. I see. I really don't like it. I like when my desk is a foot forward because I got an ingrown wall that looks like a valet. But I want to show you what I can show you at the end of my desk. This is what's in front of my desk right here. See that? That's the roulette wheel. See that guy? Let me out! Let me out! See, I was painting that red. See all the red? I wanted to bring a little bit more red out. Whoa, what are my shoes doing on the walls? Wow, that's funny. Then I was painting a little bit over there in the front, a little bit of orange near the white. Wait a second. Is that my table? Hold on, that must be rent. Hey, guys, you're on St. Charles Avenue in Monopoly. Is that Marvin Gardens? And I mentioned Marvin Gardens, right? And Philadelphia, the Garden State. What a resemblance. Wow. What did I also want to say? So when you go into the 69 world, 41 is your 10 friend. 41, all about DNA. What do you want to do with the numbers? When you're in this world, 74 is your friend, and 13 and 13, 9 and 4, ID, F, ID. Third world of 6 is 18, third world of 9 is 27. 2, 7, and 18. They go exactly inside of each other. One is the A family for A and H is first and eighth. One is the B and G family. Give me the beggar for B, E, and G for the second and seventh letter. And in between is the fifth letter for E, and it's the sound in the family that they are from. This is what you get out of the 69 family. What do you get out of the 69 family? That's right. 69 and 19. Why? Because in the 69 family, everybody gets to have a number 19. Why? Because it exists 3 times in the French numbers. So they must be existing for a reason. The other thing I want to show you is the Mayan time of 25,920, in which you get 60 days, 90 days, 360 days, okay, in the year. 5,760 hours. Okay. Now, it might be 57,600, but it's irrelevant to the fact. Now I'm going to have to turn it around again and look. 320 hours for 20 days. Why is it 320 hours for 20 days? Because we're now working at 16 hours a day, and every hour is 90 minutes, as every minute is 90 seconds. In 90 days, we get, in 60 days, we have 960 hours. In 180 days, okay, we have 2,880 hours. In 360 days, we have 5,760 hours. So my question is, the Hebrew New Year is 5775. Well, we've got something to finish. We have to add on 15 more years if we're going to get to the Hebrew New Year 5775. Well, then let's try this. 16 hours is the hours awake. 16 plus 60 is 5776. Forget about the last hour because it is the light. It moves a little bit faster because the light that starts at the bottom, you see, when you're dead, when you die, you've already died. Okay, but let me just show you that this is 360 degrees around. So divide this by 360, also divide this by 25,920, and the extra 5.25 days. 5.25 days times 16 hours equals the 84, the number for disconnection to Pluto and Mars, the last connection. Also, the same thing, in order to get 5 more days, okay, here you got 16 more hours. That was 1 more day. So you have 361 instead of 360. Why? Because for the 1 day you turned around and the 1 time you went on the clock is 1 time around and 1 around the clock. Now I have to look in this and there's something missing in here. This also has to do, and Messer, you're talking about this, the 126th number, 216, 127, because they're all together. 120, here's number 126. Where's number 126? Wow, I lost it. 126 has to do with 3 different areas, and I lost it. Great. I'm not quite sure where it is. Let me take a deeper look. Here, there's 126 hours at the end of the year in the 5.25 days left over. There's 5 days and 6 hours. 5 days and a quarter left over to the light at the end of the year, the light at the end of the tunnel, 126. There's 216 hours as regular 24-hour days in 9 days, 216 hours to one of the Mayan cycles. And there is one other thing on the other page. God, you should see what I did here. I swear I've turned the whole place around. I moved everything 4.8 inches based on the Fahrenheit and Celsius ratio, or the length of a yard based on the length of a foot, centimeters, and inches. I'm only screwing with you. What do I know? I don't know anything. I just know what I can look for. Hey, let me look for that. Another thing I wanted to mention is number 13. Number 13 is very special, okay, because J, K, and L, add on C, B, and A. When you add on, look, Jacob, L-A. Do you understand? When we redo the 13 world for Jacob, the 10th letter is J. Inside K, there's a 10th letter is J. Inside L is a 10th letter, because J has a 0, and you can put a number with it. So it's J as the A, it becomes K. J as a B, it becomes L, because J owns the house. Look at the letters. And this is Jesus Christ, and this also stands for Mercury, and in Chaldean, okay, J-A-C-O-B, or A-C-E, Ace Jacob. Jacob, L-A, Jacob Blad, Jacob Kalb. Well, when you look at Kalb, it has to do with something to do with a corn. I'm not really sure why. 13, 13, 13. And the Mayan also have it set up this way, where they have 10 and 4 is 14. Man is on the cross. Now, what does this mean before? 2 and 1, 30 creation. 2 and 1, 7 by 3, the AC power. And 1 on 2 is the, I'd have no idea, 21. 1221. I don't know. I'm not sure what to do with it. I'm really not sure what to do with the whole thing, but they all make 13. They're all the reason to make 13. Here it becomes 1 and 0, 1 and 1, 1 and 2. If this one would make 13 as the letter L in the 7 house, it would be 5 and 6. It would be 7 and 7. This would be 6 and 6. And this one over here, 0 would be, I guess, only 1 dice. But do you understand where I'm going with this? You see this over here? Dig the trenches, dig the foxhole. This ends up to be the fox, this thing. This ends up to be the fox. Why is there this here? Because this is the letter W. I drew a line down here and a line down here and a line up here. Now we have 3 times the Y. that comes from the W, but it only divides two sides up here and one side down here, because one side doesn't care which side, it's electronic. It's going in electronic, it's coming out electronic. It doesn't know anything but the electronic, and that's its life, it's electronic. It only knows what it has to know within its own bubble. Anyways, so at the end of it all, okay, we're in the year 5760. Oh, right, and this is what I wanted to show you. Because it's 5.25 days, and I'm only missing 16 hours for 5775, how much are we into the next cycle already for this, and where would this value balance in time? Would this bring me to 84? Oh, it brings me to 84 hours. So 84 hours would be 58:44. So what would that, so, oh my God, 58:44. Okay, and that is space angels. Space angels. Oh, my friends, if I don't explain it right, that's okay. But I'm so sure, not a little bit, 100 and 100 and 100 of 100 of 100. There's no number that can surpass me that'll ever make me believe that it's not real. I must really be in another zone, because I see this spirit world. I see it through the numbers. It's more and more and more real. For every time I can make a number work in my own head, it may take a little time. Now we have to, what we have to do to all these hours, 5,700 hours, is I have to break it up to hours awake, hours asleep, and hours that we spent to the soul God in order to repay our soul, because we don't repay our soul. If we don't repent to our soul inside the new world, this is only a vision. That if we don't repent to our soul, that means we don't love for what the energy we have. Therefore, the energy is going to say, shit, he's not extending to me. I'm not going to extend to him. And eventually you start having these understanding problems, because you have to learn what communication is, what the understanding of the difference. Here I was going to say here's that 216. 3 times 72 cycles, in which there are 5 in a day, equals 360 degrees, back to 216. 9 times 24, or 144, part of 72, 216, 1/3. 5.25 hours. Face. Inside of this, 6 is F, 1 is A, C is 3. Face. F, E, and F. AC power, 1 and 3, 6 and 5. Letters, P and M. P-E-M, M-E-P, which way do you want to do it? But it doesn't matter, because it says, fuck you. It has to say it, it does say it. 6 and 3 is your 9. 6 points and 3 points, 1 point. All of a sudden you got 10 points. Is that not correct? Why does it say the factor is you? Fauché is to be mad when you put F-H with F. Okay? U is out of the word C. C and U come together. Now, obviously, it's more than 3 letters, so, no, I can't go on. I showed you what other number do you want? Which world do you want? Do you want number 84? Okay, I mentioned 48. Now, that's right, 48, that's right, 48. And there's another word to come into the word saying God or dog, whichever way you want to mention. Now, I just showed you Pluto in the last thing, 84 Pluto. But that's also 84 the Super Bowl. 4 by 8 is 32 plus 12. That's equal to your 44 space. 48 plus 10 equals your 10 world of 48. How do you get the 48? You have to figure out another way to 48. 6 by 8 is 48. But what does it mean? 48, okay, into the 13 worlds will equal to 5 and 9. 5 and 9 is 14. They are the same odds, the same number, the same payout, the same average, not the same letters, but the same addition of letters. But not the same additionals. Oh, that's what I have to do. 5, 9 Chaldean. 5, 9 in Chaldean. So where was I over here? I don't even know. So here's your 126. That's right. So we were talking about number 84. So 84 is 59, 84 is 83, and 84 is 26. This, in the three worlds, this is where 84 goes. 9 and 5, 13, 13, 7, 7, 10, 10. You want another number? What number do you want? Any number. We're connecting worlds now. We're putting worlds together. All I did is built something that says if you do this, you have to do this. Now that we know we have to do this, if any situation that we put into it, whatever it's going to create, it's going to be well balanced and equal if you believe in the system. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. 7:33, my first video back that is on YouTube, and I do not even know if it's going to upload. But anyways, that's the way it is, right? Thank you for watching. 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. It is Passover next weekend. It is the beginning of the baseball, and anyways, happy Passover. Whatever shall be, shall be. We all know something's coming. We just don't know when or what it is, and we all know it's going to be merrier than ever before. And we're always going to remember, and we're never going to forget. And it's made and it's pasted on our license plate, never to forget. So thank you for watching this video.